Hey everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for watching one of the strangest videos that I am posting on my channel. Today, I am going to be ranking all of my cream and liquid products. Now you might be thinking, Samantha, that's not really that weird. Cream and liquid products have been around in the beauty industry for a long time. A lot of people love them. I know that. But if you are new to my channel, you might know that I've always said I'm not really a cream or liquid kind of girl. Well, the tables have turned, my friends. The tables have turned, and now I am. I announced it recently in a video that I will no longer be saying that I'm not really a cream and a liquid type of girl. And this video is my official statement, my official putting it out there as I go through and rank these products. So I'm gonna be focusing on cheek products for this one. So I have my blushes, my bronzer and contours, and then also my highlights. I have 17 different products that I'm gonna be ranking from my least favorite to my top favorite. This is so weird. Let's get started. All right, here we are. We all knew this day was coming, didn't we? I feel like even last year, you know, people are like, I think one day you're gonna be into cream and liquids. And I'm like, no, my friend. Here we are. So this is just, you know, a reminder to everyone that makeup preferences change, and that's okay. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that. Don't be scared to come on the internet to say you've changed. I'm a little scared to do this video, but it's fine, we're gonna make it through. So like I said, I have 17 products, and only one product I was not able to find since I did just move. Everything else I have unearthed. One I can't find, but I will insert a photo. But starting out at number 17, please don't hate me for this. I want to, okay? I want to, and just wait till further in the video, please. But at number 17, I have the Rare Beauty blush. I know so many people like this. So I wanna say, I have the shade Bliss, and this is a matte blush. Now, I like matte blushes. I like matte blushes, I like shimmery blushes. I'm like, whatever, like, it doesn't bother me. I decided to go with this one because I like the shade the most. I don't mind the applicator, you know, I dot a few lines here. But this is a blush that the way that I describe it when I wear it and I blend it out, it makes my face look flat. Like, it just, I mean, like it like adds color, but like in a way that it just is like, I don't know how to explain it. I haven't liked it since the first time I tried it, and every once in a while I like try it again and I'm like, why do I keep trying this? I don't like the way it makes my face look. It's just odd. Like, I don't think cream and liquid blushes are my favorite. I think I gravitate more towards bronzer for sure, and then also highlighter. I think blushes out of the three categories would be my least favorite, and I have another blush, a couple blushes that I'll mention here towards the bottom. You know what's also really weird is how I do my ranking videos is I separate them into piles. Like, this is the stuff that I don't really like, this is the stuff I really like, and the stuff in between. My largest pile for this video was the stuff I like the most. So weird. But out of my other blushes, it's like, like, they're fine, they're okay. This is one that I'm like, I don't like how my skin looks when I wear it. It's so weird. I kind of do want to try one of the, is it called a shimmer formula or a glowy formula? I kind of want to try one, but then I also don't. And again, stay tuned. If you really like Rare Beauty and you're so mad at me right now, just wait. Well, I mean, yeah, just wait. At number 16, I have this one from e.l.f. This is one of their putty blushes. I feel like a lot of people like these, and I'm shocked. I thought for sure that I would enjoy these. e.l.f. has been coming out with so much good stuff recently, and when they released the putty blushes, I was like, oh yeah, because I was already like getting into them. I thought for sure this would be a match for me. I have the shade, I don't know. That's interesting. Is the shade not on here? I think it's called like Bali, I want to say. Is it really not on here? I want to say maybe it's called Bali. I'm not sure. The shade is pretty. It looks kind of deep in the pan, but it's really not. I think it's a fine shade, but this is one that I feel like when I apply it, it picks up my other makeup products. So it'll pick up my foundation, it'll pick up my bronzer, and I've tried it a bunch of different ways. I was first trying it with a brush, and I really didn't like it with a brush, and I switched to a sponge, and I still didn't love it. I switched to my fingers, still didn't love it, and I was like, I think it's just the blush. Yeah, I think it's just the blush. So I'm not a big fan of that one. And then at number 15, I have, oh shoot, I really wish that I would have liked these because I do hear some good reviews on them, but I just don't love the ones from Salt New York. So I really like this little compact that they come in. You just always want to make sure that you zip it up, of course, otherwise, you know, they can probably, I'm assuming they would dry out pretty easily. But even still, like, that's something I was aware of and I always made sure to zip it up. But I still feel like they got kind of dry and just harder to blend after some time. So I decided to just group these all together, even though there's all 4 of them. I have a contour, a bronzer, a highlight, and then also a blush in here. I liked the contour the most. The highlight really did absolutely nothing on me. The blush I thought was pretty. The bronzer, like, it was okay. The contour, again, is what I like the most. But I really don't reach for them anymore because I just don't find them very easy to blend. And that's what, if I'm going for something cream or liquid, I especially want it to be super easy to blend and quick and all of those things. So these ones, I wish I would have liked them because I like the idea behind them. I like the cute little, like, compact packaging type of thing, but just not a big love for me. And then coming in at number 14, just give me some more time on the Rare Beauty, okay? Just wait for it. Just please don't click off yet. I mean, unless you want to, that's fine. But let me just, okay. At number 14, from Rare Beauty, this is their highlight. This is the Enchant Liquid Luminizer. So the reason why I don't love this one is because I typically do like more of a blinding highlight. I have a collab out with Ofra Cosmetics with 2 different highlighters, and Ofra is known for their really blinding highlights. So that's my, like, that's my desired front. I will say that there are times, I feel like, especially, I just moved from Iowa to Vegas, getting used to a new climate and just like a new lifestyle, I guess I would say. And a lot of times I'm going for very, very simple looks. Like, I feel like this is the most I've done with my eye looks in a while. I've been doing, and this is still really simple. That's just how simple I've been going. And I've been finding myself gravitating towards my liquid and cream more because it's just kind of like, oh, it's easy and it makes me feel a little vacation-y, a little beachy. And I don't, that's just, even though I'm in the desert, that's fine. But that's like what I feel like my makeup is translating into right now. I don't know if it'll stay this way for a long time or if it's just kind of what I'm into right now. So sometimes a liquid highlight I do find pretty, and it doesn't have to be as intense, but this has like no intensity. Like, I can't do anything with it and it just kind of looks like a strange, like, dull stripe on my cheek. Like, it doesn't give me that luminosity that I'm looking for, that like lit from within that I can get from other liquid highlighters. So coming in at number 13, I have this one here from Tower 28. We're now moving into like the middle category for me. So starting that off is the one from Tower 28. This is their Beach Please blush, and this is the shade Magic Hour. I was gonna say Happy Hour. See what's on my mind. Again, these are the ones that I'm kind of like just so about. Like, this is pretty. It's a nice blush. It blends well. I like the color. It's just one of those that I don't reach for all that often, and I, you know, reach for my other blushes more. And so that's what kind of makes me be like, you know, I like it, but I don't love it. It's not a favorite. That's kind of why it's coming in here, but I think it's fine. I think that it's a fine blush. I really did not like the highlight from the brand. I will say that. I wasn't a fan, and I have decluttered it because I was actually looking for it for a while, and then I was like, oh wait, I remember that I decluttered that. But the blush, those are pretty. Okay, next up I have at number 12, I have this one here from Colourpop. This is their Cheek Dew Serum Blush. Now, this is one that is still, it's like new-ish to Colourpop and also to me. So this is one that I haven't tried out the most, like especially compared to Tower 28. I've had this one for a really long time. So this is like newisher one, and I have the shade Hotline. I've still tried it a decent amount of times, so I still feel like I have a good handle on it. And this is one where you need the tiniest amount of product, like literally like the smallest dot of product should go on your face, because you are going to get a lot out there. I like using it with a sponge personally, or even like my fingers are fine too, and it gives you a really nice flush. That's kind of what I like about this one. It doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't really give you like this real blushy feeling. It's just more of that like flushed, maybe I've been outside, maybe I've had a margarita, I don't know. That's the kind of feeling that I feel like this blush gives me, okay? And I like it. I think it's all right. I don't think I'm gonna reach for it as much as some of my other ones because it's a little bit tricky to work with. And again, I like ones that are a little bit smoother and just easier to work with, but I like it. I think it's pretty good. At number 11, I have the blush that I cannot find, but I did want to say in my mad hunt this past, I don't know, 3-4 days as I've been trying to get all these products lined up, I did find my Dr. Jart corrector. I couldn't find that one in my previous ranking video. Found that, thank you so much. But now I can't find my Nars Soft Matte Blush. And I'm sad because I like it. Again, it's one of those that is newer to the market, so it's newer to me also. But I like it. I hope that I can find it again. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the e.l.f. Putty Blushes. Like, it's in the same type of form. It's in the same of the Nars Soft Matte Concealer, except it's the blush. I literally went back and checked my concealer to make sure it wasn't the blush. It wasn't. But I feel like it's just smoother and easier to wear. The one from Nars, I don't think is the longest lasting. I feel like I haven't really touched on that with the first ones that I've been talking about, but those are kind of ones that I don't like for other reasons. As we kind of get into the so-so and the ones that I really like, then I'm going to start talking a little bit more about wear time, or maybe I rank some higher than the others because the wear time is better. So just hopefully that makes sense. But for the Nars, you know, I like it. Wear time I wouldn't say is the longest though, but it's still a good one. I'm hoping to be able to find it again in my collection. Fingers crossed. At number 10, I have this one here from Fenty Beauty. This is the cream blush in Fenty Glow. The Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush in Fenty Glow. Okay, I actually like this one. I mean, you know, it's coming in like my so-so category. I like it though, and I feel like a lot of people don't like this one. And I feel like with Fenty Beauty, I'm always like on the outskirts of like, I want to like Fenty Beauty, and everyone's like, why don't you like these products? And I'm like, I want to, and it's just like a whole like thing. But I feel like a lot of people are like, this blush is not good, and I'm like, hey, I kind of like this blush. It's like, this is my life. This is how it is. I really like the shade. I like more of the nude color. I usually just apply it with a sponge, and I think it applies really nicely. I think, once again, I don't feel like it has the longest wear time, but I feel like it's a little bit higher than the Nars, so that's why I placed it over the Nars. But still, sometimes with cream products or liquid products, I feel like they can tend to fade a little bit quicker. Sometimes I will top them with a powder just to help, you know, kind of extend the wear too. Recently, I haven't been doing that as much though. I've kind of just been going with the cream or the liquid and then heading out the door. But I like this one from Fenty. I think that it's a good one. I think it's easy to blend, easy to use. I think it's a fine product. Coming in at number 9, I think this is one of the first liquid blushes that I was like, okay, I don't mind this product. And it was like so strange for me, but this is from Ilia Beauty. This is the Color Haze Multi Matte Pigment. So you can use this, I think, on your cheeks and your eyes and your lips and your elbows or wherever else you want to use it. I have the shade Waking Up, and then you have an applicator like so. So this one I do like to put a little bit like on my hand first and then blend it out with a sponge and then apply it on. I think that's just the easier way for me to do it, but I like it. I wish it had just a little bit more like luminosity to it, just like a little bit. It's a little bit more in that matte, you know, it's called a multi matte pigment, so I wish it just had a little bit of that, but it's also really long wearing. So that's, you know, we're still in my middle category, but these next two, the last two and this kind of like in between, I think that they last a long time, so which is good. You know, I appreciate that. So this one from Ilia, I don't hear this talked about a whole lot, but I actually really like it, and I really like it as a blush. And then coming in at number 8, I have this one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand. Once again, I really like the Charlotte Tilbury wands. I really did. And this was a tough one because I would have thought right away that this would go in the higher category, but as I was looking at everything, I was like, you know what? Once again, I think it goes back to, I think out of all 3 of these types of cheek products, blushes are my least favorite in a liquid or cream type of category. Don't know why that is, but it's what I've realized. But I find this still really easy to use. You have the floof ball applicator, and you can just dot a little bit on. It's super easy to blend out. Charlotte Tilbury, a lot to me, is very natural, kind of like this effortless beauty and like your face but better type of look, which I really do like. So it gives this really nice glow. I find this one to be long wearing myself too. It's just out of everything, ranking wise, I felt like this was the spot to put it in. Gotta stick with it. At number 7, I have the Milk Makeup Bronzer. Okay, so this is their matte bronzer stick in the shade Baked. This was not my first cream, I think that one was probably like the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick. I think was one of my first like cream contour bronzer products that came out. But this followed that one, and I liked the one from Benefit, but at the time I really wasn't using cream products. And then all of a sudden it seemed like everybody was talking about this one from Milk Makeup, and I was like, fine, I'm gonna go buy it. I actually ended up liking it more than the Hula Quickie Contour Stick, and I've decluttered that one and I kept my Milk. And for the longest time, this was my only cream bronzer in my collection, was this one here. So this one has, you know, seen a lot of love for me, and I really do like it. There's been one that has definitely dethroned this. If you know me, maybe you know. I'll still continue to reach for it, and as my preferences have started to change, I found myself reaching for it more. I did recently get the Persona Cosmetics bronzer stick. I actually do have that one on today, and I tested it out for my IG Reels. So I just got that one, couldn't include it in this video, but I've been working on this one for a while now, so I really did want to get it out there. But I don't know, maybe those might go like head to head and see which one I like more, but I like this one from Milk. It's kind of one of those staples that have been in my collection for a while. I think it's easy to use, easy to blend, and I really like it. All right, now we are getting into my top category, and this product has really surprised me. I bought this one fairly recently also, and I just did not expect to enjoy it as much as I did. It's from Danessa Myricks. It's her Color Fix Glaze Longwear Gloss for eye, lip, and cheek, and I have the shade Cupcake. So once again, another liquid blush. I'm just really surprised. This one you really do need, once again, another small amount of product. I go on my hand, go in with the sponge first, then onto my cheek. But when I wear this, my cheeks have such, once again, kind of that flushed glow, but a little bit on that like luminous side. I just feel like when I wear this blush, my skin looks healthy and vibrant and awake and like I'm ready. And whenever I use this blush, I just find myself looking in the mirror like, hey girl. You know, that's how I feel like I look at myself. Okay, and that's what I really like about it. So I'm surprised. I think I would have ranked it a little bit higher, but I think I struggle a little bit with liquid blushes, especially. I find cream easier to use than liquid, but I still feel like I had to rank it high because I just really enjoy how my complexion looks when I wear it. Coming in at number 5, I do have a cream blush, and this one is from Rare Beauty. This is the product, one of the first products of this one and their like lip glossy balm that I tried from the brand, and I was like, wait, because I bought the foundation, the concealer, the highlight, the blush, and everything was kind of like so-so for me. The concealer I don't mind, the foundation is okay. And then when I bought from the next collection and I bought these, the 2 products I just mentioned, I really like those. And I recently bought the eyeshadow palette that they came out with. I reviewed that recently and I really like that. So very happy. But I actually really like this cream blush. I have the shade Nearly Neutral. It's actually what I do have on today for my blush. I think it's so pretty. I just take a damp sponge, kind of twist it in there a little bit, dot it on. It is it's more on the matte side, but I don't feel like it gives my face that kind of like flat look that I felt like the liquid did. This is easy to use. I really like the compact. I think that it's a good one. I reach for it a lot. Once again, I kind of go back to that ease of use because that's something that's important to me. So, you know, hopefully as with all review videos, hopefully that you're like listening to the things that I'm saying, because if we have completely opposite tastes, you might want to like flip this over. So always just want to, you know, give a reminder to that. But I really like Nearly Neutral. I think it's a really pretty color also. At number 4, I have from Auric. This is the Glow Lust, the Radiant Luminizer. So this is Sam Ravindal's newer brand that launched just a few months ago. Now I do have 3 shades in the Glow Lust. I just grabbed this one out. This one is in Pyrite because, you know, I didn't feel like I had to like break it down by the different shades since they're all the Glow Lust. I really like this product and I am very surprised, and I think a lot of us are pointing our fingers right now, aren't we? Are we pointing our fingers at Sam Ravindal and saying, Sam, are you the one that made the other Sam change her mind and start to get more into liquid and cream? Because also her Smoke Reflex for the eyes, I wear them all of the time. All of the time, especially right now. Like I'm saying, like as I'm going for that really simple makeup, boom, boom, I'm done. I'm like, great. I'm applying with my fingers. I'm like, who am I? So I feel like Sam is a little bit to blame for this video. I hope she feels a certain way. I'm just kidding. But I really do enjoy the Glow Lust. So I like it because you can, it's a very flexible product. You can use it in multiple different ways. You can use it as a primer all over if you really want that glowy look, which as my skin is turning more dry here in Vegas, I might start doing that. Like I used to love the Wonder Glow primer from Charlotte Tilbury because I was so dry. This might be something that I start, because I've had very oily skin and I can feel my skin changing, which is so crazy. You can use it as a primer, you can mix it in with your foundations, you can use it standalone as a highlight. I think it's really cool how flexible this product is and how many different ways that you can use it. Nice shade range with it, and I personally like it most as a standalone highlight, which is so weird to me. Like, it's just like, once I first started trying it, I was like, wait. But again, I also like it as the primer, and I'm probably gonna start mixing it in with some foundations. I could definitely see that happening. It's a really beautiful product though. I know it's out of stock right now, but I hope that a restock will be coming soon, because that's a good one. At number 3, we have from Soul Body. From Soul Body, this is their Face and Body Bronzing Balm, and I have the shade Light. I have talked a lot about this product on my channel. I have enjoyed it since the moment I started trying it. I think that is really, really good. This is I guess I just wasn't expecting to love it. Soul Body is kind of like hit or miss for me. It's a sister brand to Colourpop. They have a lot of body products out, and I'm just kind of like so. When I got this one, first of all, it smells really good. It smells like coconut, reminds me of like pina colada. I really do enjoy that. Reminds me kind of too of the Chanel Day Tan Chanel thing that I tried years ago, but this is obviously much cheaper. I typically just apply this with a brush. Actually, I like to use the Kabuki brush that's sold with them. I think it leaves like just such a very natural bronze look to me, like I've just been hanging out in the sun. I think it's so easy to work with, very blendable, very easy to build up. I've just been a fan for a while now. All right, we've made it to the final 2. If you know me, do you know what I haven't talked about yet? From Charlotte Tilbury. We have the Contour Wand and the Beauty Light Wand in Pillow Talk. I could not, I just, you know, I'm looking at Auric and I'm looking at Soul, and I'm like, can I split Charlotte up somehow? And I'm like, I can't. I go to these are my go-to liquid products. My go-to, because what I have said since I started trying both of these is that they're so easy. They look so natural. Like I said earlier about the Charlotte Tilbury Blush Wand, the whole brand to me focuses very much on natural, just like a little bit enhanced beauty. Again, like your skin, but better. And these are just on another level. I've been saying that for such a long time. I've been seeing these get some hype recently because of like TikTok and such, but I have been talking these up before I even pretended that I was into liquid products, and I would use these and be like, I just don't understand why I like this, what's happening? It was just very confusing to me. These have always been up there. These have always been up there for me. And I really didn't know how to pick one and then pick 2. Like, this is first, this is second. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I do have the highlight on today. Again, it's very, you know, just, it's natural, but you can still see it. I like that. I didn't even really build it up all that much either. I thought I'd go like a little bit more intense, and I was like, you know what? I think that's good. Once again, the floof ball applicators, just so easy to use for a liquid product. So easy to use. And then the contour wand, if you want an easy way to contour, use this one. I think if you're if you're like, Samantha, you could never eat nachos again unless you pick between these 2 products. Wait, I don't know. I feel like that was a dumb thing to say. I think I would put the contour wand as number 1. I think I would. It's just so easy to use. But then the highlight is right there. It's like 1.5. It's not even to 2, it's a 1.5. I really do wear this highlight so often. Once again, it's just so easy to just bloop, there it is. These are my favorites. I tried not to, like, for some reason, like, I didn't want to have Charlotte be 1 and 2. And I know that I make jokes that Charlotte Tilbury is my friend, and then people tell me that I'm like talking up her products because we're friends. We're not actually friends, it's just a joke. Which I would not do that anyways, but they're great products. They're great products, and they have been for a long time. I love them, and I would be lying to you if I put them in a different order, and I don't want to lie to you, so there it is. That is ranking all of my cream and liquid cheek products from 17 to number 1 and 1.5. Okay. I really really hope you enjoyed this video. This was really fun for me to make. It's been fun to work on the past few days and pull everything out, and it's just, I had a fun time doing it. Thank you so much for sticking by me through all of the changes, liking lip gloss, doing my brows, now into liquid and cream products. Like, what is even happening with me? I don't know, but thank you so much for your support. I hope you enjoyed this video. If there's any liquid or cream cheek products you think I'm missing out on and that I should try, please do let me know in the comments. Other than that though, if you enjoyed this, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I hope you also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.